Hello and welcome to The Peaceful Place. I'm your host, Melissa Field, and this is a podcast that I started right after the election when myself and so many people I knew were feeling fear, anxiety, uncertainty, and really just feeling a lot of overwhelming feelings of dread, maybe even existential crisis. There were a lot of overwhelming feelings happening, and what I wanted was to create a safe space for those of us who believe in love, who believe in a positive, progressive future that is inclusive for all. And I just wanted to give us a space where we could come back to our hearts and re-center, not only for our own peace of mind, but for the sake of just going forwards so that we would not be taking action from a place of fear, but rather from that place where we are tapped into something deeper, into our eternal knowing, into our infinite spirit, into the love that is so powerful that dwells within us. And it is really the love that is going to get us through this. It's going to get you through it, and it's going to be where we arrive on the other side of all of this, whenever that may be. And so by tapping into the love now, we really just begin to manifest and create what it is that we wanted all along. This is a powerful universe where our thoughts are powerful and what we focus on expands. So by returning to our hearts, returning to our love, we aren't saying that this isn't happening and we're not tuning it out and pretending it's not happening, but we're reminding ourselves, what do we really want? What was it that we wanted that didn't happen that we are still collectively together moving towards? We are still powerful. We are still in this together. And our loving, powerful intentions are still very much alive, breathing, and pulsing. It's been a couple weeks since I've made some episodes because for me, my personal life just kind of took over and became really overwhelming. And that can be one of the hardest parts about going through something so big that is so far beyond our control, is that life is still happening. There's this really big thing happening, and then there's the things that we were already working on, working through, struggling with that haven't gone away. We still have our individual desires and things that we're trying to overcome or work through, and that is something that I want you to just give yourself grace for. What you were experiencing and are experiencing personally and individually, it's still important. You are still important. And what I wanted to do was to just come back on here and reconnect us to our peace. I'm still working through some stuff, so this is going to be a little bit more of a simple episode, but we don't want to discount the power of simple. A deep breath is simple. A smile from a stranger is simple. A flower blooming is simple. And sometimes the simple things really are the things that get us through. And it can be a little counterintuitive when we're facing something big. We often feel like the solution needs to be equally big, when sometimes the solution is simple. It's ease. It's just that deep breath. So as we are returning to our peace and to our knowing that we really are in this together, you're listening, other people are listening, there are so many of us still focused on peace, still focused on love, still focused on integrity and well-being and just being a good person. So when I say to you, somewhere in this universe, there is peace, what do you feel in your body? Somewhere in this universe, there is peace. What do you see in your mind? What do you think about when you just softly hold those words within you? And really think about it, really tune into that. Somewhere in this universe, there is peace. And now I want you to think to yourself, somewhere in this world, there is peace. Somewhere in this world, there is peace. And now I want you to think and feel and just reflect on the knowing that somewhere in your life, there is peace. Where in your life is there peace? And with you right now, there is peace. What is giving you peace in this moment? Just hold on to it. Breathe it in. You deserve this peace. And not only do you deserve this, but right now, this is all you need to do. Restoring your peace when so many people, so many systems, so many institutions are trying to shake it and dismantle it is a powerful act of resistance. Remembering that you are worthy of peace and that you can feel peace right here and now is an act of resistance that comes from deep in your soul. It's the kind of peace that flows up and out and just brings everything in your mind and your body back into alignment. And when you're in that alignment, you can think more clearly, you have more energy, and that is part of why your peace is such a powerful act of resistance. It's a powerful place from which you can take action or choose to rest or maybe connect with somebody and just feel the power of connection. Your peace, it is so powerful and so important. And once again, I want you to think to yourself, somewhere in this universe, there is peace. And just allow that to naturally open you up to feelings of expansion, to higher energies, higher consciousness, higher knowledge, to that divine, loving, peaceful energy of the universe, to that energy that carries the sacredness of the divine feminine. Somewhere in this universe, right now, there is peace. And we're going to end there for today, and I'm going to try to get back on here and continue to reconnect us to our peace, because I need this. Not only for what's happening in our country and the world, but for what's happening in my own life. I'm working through some stuff, and I often find comfort and healing in the knowing that we can work through these things together. We can show up and be there for each other. So I really am going to try to come back more. But I was thinking that something you might enjoy as a listener of this podcast is my 30-day vibration raising journey. It's a course that every day is essentially designed to help you to feel good, to help you to feel aligned from within, to reconnect you to that light, to that peace. And it's $57, but I would love to offer it to everybody who listens for $30. So that would be $1 per day for this journey. And you get a meditation and a journal prompt. And it's honestly not only one of my favorite courses that just brings me so much nourishment when I need it most, but it's also one of my most popular ones. If you are in my membership, it's included in Tier 3, or you can join the membership at Tier 3 for $49 to get this plus all of my other meditations, my other courses. Tier 3 is such a powerful experience, and I always get so much positive feedback about it. So you have 2 different ways of accessing it: as a one-time purchase with the discount, and the coupon code for that is PEACE30. So you'll see a link to it in my episode notes to get to the course, or you can join the membership and try that out. And it has a 1-week free trial, so no pressure. You can just go try it out. And if you're not a membership person, maybe just go and buy the course on its own. It's up to you, whatever feels right to you at this time. Or just listen to some of my older episodes, which I still find so much comfort in. Maybe that's all you need right now. Whatever's feeling right to you, listen to that. Honor that. And remember, your peace is important. You are important. And I am so, so grateful you took a moment with me to connect to your peace, to connect to your well-being. Because when you heal yourself, you light up and send out a ripple effect that goes so much further than you could ever imagine. Your healing really does heal the world. So I'll see you again as soon as I can. I'm Melissa Field, and this is The Peaceful Place. And thank you so much for joining me.